this is a very, you can do that, but yeah, there are things going on there. Hey everyone, it's Aradna. Today's video is me taking step one from the last video, imposter syndrome, and actually saying I am a writer to another level. So basically it's just me just gonna put in a few of the TikToks I've made from my poetry. These poems are written over a huge range of time. At least one of them is over 10 years ago, and there is a place, a magical place, where all dreams and hopes come true. In this place, this wondrous place, in this place I found you. Take my hand, take it in yours, and together we can do anything. For in this place, this oh so special place, nothing can harm us, nothing can hurt us. Here, in the recesses of my mind, of my heart, you breathe with me, you live with me, and we will be together forever. And the others are between 5 and 5 years ago to now. But yeah, these poems really showcase how different my writing has become, and how poetry is a very personal thing, that even when I'm writing in a very general sense, a lot of the emotions come from me, which is what I think poetry is, how I associate with poetry. It's the emotion behind it and how I connect to other people's poems through my own experiences, and what I take away emotionally from their words, and how I write it is it might not be specifically my experience, but the emotions that I am expressing are my own, or something I have felt at one point, or exaggerated versions of my own, or toned down versions of my own. But a piece of me is always in my poetry. It's always, I find, in my writing. Blue, deep and dark, gives way slowly, a spread of light over the horizon. Warmth spills down, a trickle and then a flood. The world stops, just for a second, a heartbeat of a moment, a sharp intake of breath, and everything is silent and new. The colors spread, up, 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 a riot, a quiet explosion, and the world exhales. A new dawn arises. Writing characters, you can embody the characters even if they have little characteristics of you. Dear you, it's not your fault. You did nothing wrong. It hurts now, yes, but it will get better. It's not your fault. And remember, you are loved. Love me. Very subjective things when it comes to writing. I have no idea where my train of thought was going. This is going to be a very short video. It is about the curl of your lip in disgust and judgment when we paint our hands red in celebration. How do you stand the smell? You ask, aghast. It is about the shift in your seat, away from us, thinly veiled contempt in your eyes at the waft of curry, of spice, of flavor, too much for you to digest. I hope you enjoy these poems. I hope you check out my TikTok. It's not just poetry, it is a lot of filters and stuff, and yeah, hopefully the next YouTube video will be a little longer. I was debating doing books, talking about books that I wanted to read or had read for the month, but that didn't end up happening because I haven't been reading more novellas and stuff, so we will see where the next YouTube video goes. But in the meantime, you have all my links are in the description. Feel free to check them out. If you want to read more of my poetry, you can find it on Ko-fi. You can join the Discord, because then there are links to the specific poems instead of having to dig through Ko-fi. And my short stories as well. Of course, I did not add any of my short story videos, which included lines, but you can find them on TikTok. There were very few of them, so I was like, let's just stick with the poems. I am very fond of it. These poems, especially the excerpt, that's still something that resonates very heavily with me, and I hope you enjoy or you feel something with these poems. So, hi, I am Maratna. I am a writer, I am a poet, and I am a storyteller, and I hope you will join me as I continue talking about it and writing, and yeah, I will see you next time after this very disjointed mess.